What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great and blessed day. My day is going pretty good. Get out, enjoy your life, because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. Now, every day we have choices. We got good choices to make, we got bad choices to make, and also stupid choices to make. Either way it go, we still have a choice. It all depends on what choice you want to make. And also, you may have somebody that may make a choice that they cannot come back from, or a choice they can come back from. For example, choices that you cannot come back from are choices like this right here. Let's say you go out there and commit a crime and you wind up going to prison for the rest of your life without the possibility of parole. That is a choice you cannot come back from. Even, let's say somebody will break into somebody's home and they wind up getting gunned down, shot dead, because they broke into somebody's house and they lose their life. That's a choice that you cannot come back from because you are dead. You're gone. It's over with. Now, choices that you can come back from are choices like this right here. Let's say I got $1,000 in my pocket and I say, you know what? I'm going to go to the casino and spend this $1,000. I'm finna spend it all up. I'm finna get ready and flip it. I go to the casino and I lose that whole $1,000. That's a choice that I can come back from because guess what? I can learn my lesson from that and say, you know what? I'm finna save my $1,000 back up and I will never go back to that casino again. Matter of fact, any casino. That's a choice that you can come back from. And also, let's say you go out there and buy a lemon, a bad car, or a bad item. And you say to yourself, I will never, ever buy this type of car again, or I will never, ever buy this product again. I learned my lesson, and I will not do that again at all. That's a choice that you can come back from. But you do not want to be the person to make that choice that you cannot come back from at all. Bringing me to this right here, you all. There was a woman that was raised in a terrible home. She grew up in the hood, seen people doing drugs, prostitution. I mean, she's seen it all. Seen people murdered in front of her face. I mean, the typical things that a person may see in the hood. She grows up and has her own child. Now, this woman has already been raised up in a bad situation already. She has no idea on how to raise a child. She's pregnant now. The baby father leaves her. She's a single mother. Finna get ready and push this baby out in 9 months. She go to the doctor. They tell her she's having a little girl. She's happy. Yay. Call mother up, call her friends up, calling people and telling them the good news and all this other. Just telling everybody I'm having a little girl. I'm so happy. This is all, I'm full of joy. But in the back of her mind, she knew that she could not raise this child up the proper way because she's not in her right mind to raise a child, but she's trying to do her best. So she's going to raise the child anyway. So the same cycle repeats in this child's life. The child sees the mother running the streets. She's with different men. She's smoking. She's drinking. She's on drugs. The mother is just out there in the streets doing whatever she please. And the daughter is seeing it all. It got so bad to the point that the mother left the little girl at home by herself at times, without anything to eat sometimes. And when she did have something to eat, it was probably a pack of ramen noodles, whatever you want to call them. Finger food, unhealthy food, was not giving her the proper nutrition at all. So the young girl is growing up in the hood, you know, doing the best she can, raising herself, seeing what's going on with her mother, going to school every day, pain on the inside, but on the outside, she's smiling, trying to hide her pain. But it got so bad to the point that she could not hide her pain at all. Growing up with a mother that is traumatized in life because her own mother couldn't raise her right either. So her mother couldn't raise her right. She's out there fending for herself. She looks in the mirror one day and she say, I don't feel pretty. I don't feel like I'm wanted. My mother, she's not really active in my life. My father, I never seen him. My mother told me about my father, but I never seen him. At this moment, I don't care because I'm finna get ready to graduate high school. I don't feel pretty. I don't feel like that little girl that had love or has love in her life. I don't feel pretty. Maybe I need to live this same lifestyle that my mother is making. Now, this young lady has a choice. She has a choice to live the life that she see her mother living, or she has a choice to live a different life than what she's seen her mother living. She has many different choices to make. Too many great choices to make. She can go and be a straight A student. She can go and be a track star. She can go out there and pursue her dreams. She can go out there and be anything she wants to be. But instead, she makes a choice to be in the streets. She says she don't feel pretty. She don't feel loved. She don't feel like no one cares for her at all. So guess what? She gets out there in the streets, start doing drugs. Now, the drugs that she started doing was not just it wasn't hard drugs. It was just starting off with marijuana, smoking weed, something that she's not used to doing. So she's out there just getting high, drinking, hanging around the wrong crowd, living life. Now, this young girl was on the heavy side. Like I just said, she did not feel pretty at all. She said, you know what? I'm finna work out. I'm finna get my body together. I'm finna get fine because I'm finna get all of these dudes' attention around here. I'm the queen around here. I'm finna get myself together. I'm finna get fine. And she did exactly that. She lost weight, started looking real good. Had all the curves that men like. Now she's getting more attention than she has ever gotten in her life. She meets a guy. She meets another guy. Another guy. Another guy. Another guy, another guy, another guy, another guy. She just going through it. I mean, she feel like the only way she can feel love is to go out there and sleep with multiple guys. It even got so bad to the point she's out there sleeping with other women. Now she so-called feels beautiful. She feels like she's somebody. She feels like she has some love finally because she is now getting attention that she has never gotten before in her life. But things is finna take the turn for the worse. One day she's sitting inside of her home, and she began to run a fever. She said to herself, "Man, it's July. Why am I running a fever? What's going on? What's going on? I got chills all over my body. What's up? What's wrong?" She goes to the doctor. The doctor check her out and say, "Hey, you just got a summer cold or whatever. Go and take some Robitussin or some NyQuil or something like that. It'll go away before you know it." She went and did that, and the symptoms did not stop. The sweating did not stop. At this moment, she began to say to herself, "What is wrong with me? I'm still feeling ill. I'm still feeling sick." At this moment, she began to get rashes all over her body. Not all over her body, but she had rashes popping up on her body in places that she have never seen before. She's saying to herself, "What is this? What's going on with my body? What's up with this? What's this little bumpy stuff on my leg? What's this?" She said, maybe it's the sickness breaking off. She didn't think anything good, but she just shook it off and kept on moving. She began to feel better, and she began to not have those symptoms anymore. She ignored the whole thing, and she kept on moving on with her life. Time goes by. About 3 months later, she began to have these symptoms again. At this moment, she began to have night sweats, rashes popping up on her body. Even her lymph nodes was swelling up in her throat and arms and stuff like that. Now, when that happens in a person's body, that means your body is trying to fight off infection. She had a knot on the back of her neck, and she was trying to figure out what's going on. What's the problem? I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling ill. My head has been hurting all week long. I've been feeling bad. What's going on with me? She go back to the doctor, and she said, "Doc, something is wrong with me. You see this knot right here on the back of my neck? You see these rashes on my body? You see right now I'm sweating. Do you see what's going on with me? What's wrong with me? Can you please check me out? Run some tests on me right now ASAP, because I'm scared. I do not want to lose my life." The once beautiful little girl that is now a grown woman was not feeling beautiful anymore, because she knew that something was wrong. Doctor began to run so many different tests on her, trying to figure out what's wrong with her. They even ran tests for cold, flu, and everything else. They said, "Hey, well, you don't have the flu, you don't have a cold, you don't have pneumonia. What's going on with you? I got one more test to run on you. I got an STD test to run on you." She said, "Okay, run it." The STD test came back. Now, when they were running this STD test on her, it took her a long time to get the results back. She was scared that whole time. They gave her a week. They told her, if you don't hear nothing from me, if you don't hear anything from us, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you hear something from us, you might have something to worry about. The week go by, she didn't hear nothing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, she's feeling happy. She's feeling fantastic. She's back out there in the streets feeling good. I mean, she's saying to herself, "I'm just sick with a cold or something. Maybe I caught a germ from somewhere," which she did. A bad germ. All of a sudden, Friday morning, she gets a phone call on her cell phone. It's the doctor. "Hey, ma'am, how you doing today?" She said, "I'm doing great." At this moment, she began to feel bad down in her soul, because she know that the doctor has called her back. She remembered the doctor said, "If you don't hear anything from me, You ain't got nothing to worry about. If you hear something from me, you got something to worry about. Now she was worried, but she did not know what was going on with her. What's going on, Doc? Embrace yourself. You got HIV. She dropped the phone, staring out of space, thinking about everything that she did. Doctor on the phone, screaming, trying to call her name and everything else, because the doctor began to hear her scream in the background, holler to the top of her lungs because of the news that she just got. The woman could not believe what was going on. So she picks the phone back up and said, Doc, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? The doctor told her that, hey, I have some medications that you can take. He said, this will not cure it, but it will help you stay alive. She said, anything to save my life. Anything to save my life, Doc. Anything. Come down to the health clinic so we can give you the medicine that you need so you can begin treatment. She get off the phone saying, thank you, Doc. When she got the phone, she began to cry out loud again, cry out to God, the young woman cried her eyes out. Her eyes was bloodshot red. She goes to the doctor, begins treatment, begins to take the medicine, starting back to feel fantastic again. But her life is not the same. She's living with an illness that is uncurable. At least that's what they say anyway. She's living her life. She can no longer just go out there and just sleep around anymore, because she knows that she has an illness that is uncurable. She goes to church. She started going to church, started trying to get her life back on track and everything else. She's trying to get herself back together. She's now feeling better again. But on the inside, really, she don't feel beautiful anymore. She knows that she has an illness that is uncurable. To make a long story short, the young lady got so discouraged that she stopped taking the medicine, and the HIV turned into AIDS, and she wound up losing weight, and she wound up looking bad, and she wound up losing her life. All because she made a bad choice in her life. She had a choice to go out there and be anything. She had a choice to go out there and go to school. She had a choice to go out there and make something out of herself, but she did not do it because she seen what was going on in her life. So she made that decision to live that same lifestyle that she seen her mother living. The young girl died. Not young girl, but the young woman's mother had died in the streets because she was out there strung out on drugs and stuff. The whole ordeal it's chaos. Lead me to this right here, you all, before I close this video out. Everybody got choices. Figure out what choice you're going to make in your life, because sometimes you can make a choice in your life that you cannot come back from. Don't be the person to make a choice that you cannot come back from. Don't be a person to make a choice that will end your whole life or your career or your family or end anything great in your life. Be the person to make the good choice. Be the person that learns from their choices that they make in their life. Don't be the person that made choices or make choices that is deadly, that is bad for their life. Y'all leave a comment and let me know exactly what you all think about this story. I would like to know. If you're not subscribed to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a good one and also have a blessed one. Until I see you all on another video, Holla at you.